Hello friends, today in this video I shall discuss about the authentication URLs which are already present in Django. There is a package called django.contrib.auth.urls and which have the necessary URLs which are mainly used in a authentication system. For example, it can have URLs like login and it can have URLs like logout. So it also have URLs related to changing password and resetting password. So let us examine this package. Where is this package? It is inside the Django. This package is inside the Django, and let us explore this. So this is my virtual environment, and let us expand this, and this is my project directory. So let us go to lib folder, and there is Python 3.8 and side packages, and inside side packages we have the Django package, and inside Django just go to the folder contrib and go to the folder auth, and there will be a file called urls.py, and you can see that Django has already defined these URLs: login, logout, password underscore change, which is used to change password, and there is another view which can be run after the password has been changed, and there is also URL resetting password, and there is a URL which is run after the password has been reset. So these are URLs. These are for resetting the token. So we need to examine these URLs, and let us test some user URLs which are already in the Django system. In our previous video, we have created some views. I have created this login view and also this logout view, and you can see that we have created our own login and logout URLs, but some authentication URLs are already defined in Django. So we can also examine dot URLs. After examining these URLs, I shall also talk about a class called LoginView, which can also be used to create a login view. So first, let us discuss about this authentication URLs. Just go to the folder which have the setting file. This folder have the setting files, and in this folder there is another file urls.py, which is the main file of URLs. So let us make an entry here. Let us type something here called accounts, which will act as a prefix, and let me type here include, and let me include the auth URLs django.contrib.auth.urls. So you can say by including this we can use the URLs which are already in the package. Okay, and we are using a prefix. By convention, the accounts prefix is used. So you can just save this file, and let us run our project, and let us go to the virtual environment and activate the environment. Let me do it quickly for you, and let me go to the directory, and let me clear the screen, and we are running our development web server, and it will start the site, and just open in browser, and you can see that our site is running, and and just login in it, and you can see that we have greatly improved the login interface by using Bootstrap. In our previous video I have used some very ordinary HTML, and by using Bootstrap I have greatly improved the look of our login page. So just we can enter a username here, which admin is the default user. It is a super user which I have we already created, and you can log in here, and you are logged in, and you can see that there is already a app in Django uh, which is called admin app, and you can open this app like this. It is already built in, and just type admin here. You will open the admin panel, and as we are already logged in with admin, so it's not asking for any username password. So just go to here users, and there is admin user already created. You can add more user here. Just I type a username Robin, and you can give any password here. So you need to give some complex password, and just click save here. So it is already created, and just go to users here, and you can click here, and you can also type the first name and last name, and you can also type the email address. So I am typing just a fake one here. So you can also type the permissions here. It is a super status or whatever it is. So it have all the permissions parameters here. So in our subsequent videos we will talk about permissions. So just now for the timing, just save this. So we have already done this, and let me close this. Let me now examine examine the URLs which we have created. We have seen that I have already entered the Django URLs here, and you can see that URLs will be created now like this, like accounts, login, and accounts, logout. URLs will be like this. So let us try to log in with this URL. Let us type here accounts and type here login. What you can see? You can see there is an error. It's saying that it need registration login.html. So actually by default this URL look for a login.html which should be inside registration folder. So for the time being we don't have any registration folder, and we don't have any login.html inside registration folder, and you can examine the working of this URL in detail also. Just go to that lib folder, and just open that URLs file. You can see it is using a using this view, login view. Just right click it and go to definition, So you can see that it is using a template which is login registration login.html, and but we haven't defined this one. So let us define this. Okay, so let us define this. Just go to template folder, and just inside template folder. Okay, inside template folder you need to create a new folder with name registration, and inside this folder you need to create another file which is login.html. Okay, so we need the login code here, the HTML here. We can just copy from here. Okay, just copy the code here, and so user login using default auth URL. So we can type this one. This will be our heading. So you can we confirm that this HTML has been called. So just refresh this one, and you can see that it is working now. And we can again log in. We can also log in with our user Robin, and enter the password here. So what you can see now, you can see one there is again error. It is asking for accounts profile, but we haven't defined any URL with accounts profile. There is no any URL. So what you can do to resolve such an issue, either you can create this profile page, or and an easy task will be just go to your setting file, and type a constant here, login underscore redirect underscore URL, and just type the name of the profile view, which is profile. You can see the name of profile is profile view is profile, which we already created in our previous video. So what will this do? And this will redirect the user to the profile is page after the login. Okay, so just refresh it. 1 minute. Maybe we need to log in again. Okay, just type Robin here, and let me type the password here, and you can see it is done. Okay, so you can take note of this variables. I already will type all these things in the description of this video. So you can see that we have used login, and also you can test logout. So by default you can click here, and you can see that it is logged out, and you can log in again. What it is showing this window, you can see that after we have log out the user, we have been redirected to this page, which is actually Django admin login page, and we don't want this behavior. So just open the URL, and this behavior was due to this name logout, because the same name has been used in the default auth URLs. So just rename this one user underscore logout, and in the profile page just use user underscore logout, and let us try to log in again so that we are correctly log out. Just use the user Robin, and let me log in again, and let me log out again. You can see now we are now correctly directed to our own website login page. So let us examine the default login view class, which is already provided by Django. Let us import that class uh, from django.contrib.auth.views import login view. So this is a view class which is already in Django, and we shall now define our own class to create a login view using the auth login view class already provided by Django. Just you can type a comment here if you like. So you can also right click here and go to definition. You can see the class here, and you can see some parameters already defined here. A template used by the class registration login.html. So we have already the folder registration, and we have already the file login.html. So you can change this, you can override this, or you can leave it as a, if you like it, and you can override some parameters here. So I can type here pass here, just pass if you uh, don't want to override anything. But in case if you want to override, for example, many developers may override the template name, they want to use some another template. So just type here and give the template name. So I have another template under the folder test1 underscore app, which we have under template user underscore login.html. So we can using this template for our login page. So just save this, and you need to just go to the URLs, just copy this, the same URL, just copy it, and we shall do one change only. Just remove this views, and we have defined a class view. My login is a class, because it is a class view defined as underscore view method, which turn the class into a view function. So we have now here duplication here. We need to comment this one. So comment this one. So we shall be using my login as our login function. So another change I would like to do is just go to the main URLs file and comment this one, because we don't want any confliction with the default auth URLs now. Just save this, and we have this file. I have already written here user login using login view. So let us try to use again. Let us try to login now. So you can see that it is using the same template which we have defined here, and you can log in here, and just log out, and you can also define some display some errors here. I have entered the wrong password, but no error was displayed here. So if you want some error should be displayed, so Django has some inbuilt method. Just type the template variable here, form dot errors, which will show the login form errors. Okay, uh, just check it again. Just type Robin here and deliberately enter the wrong password. You can see a error is displayed now. Okay, let me correct it, make it more beautiful. Let me define like this, non underscore field underscore errors. These errors are not related to any field, so you can define this one, and just refresh this page and type Robin here and deliberately type the wrong password, and you can see it is nicely displayed now. Okay, let me type the correct password and log in it. So you can see that everything is working now as we accepted. This was a video regarding the auth URLs and the login view class. So in next video we shall discuss how a user can change password. We can define the functionality for the user to change password. If you like the video, click the like button and also subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.